Good morning, guys. I was just checking in to say, yeah, good morning. Hello. I hope you're doing good and I hope you slept well. Maybe drank some water, even, if you will. But anywho, I wanted to point something out that I noticed and I thought it was pretty cool. Alright, so I was watching one of the channels I follow on YouTube about the Schumann resonance and, the sun activity. And what they picked up with stereo A and stereo B, the two satellites, A ahead of the Earth, B behind the Earth. They position them there ahead of and behind the trajectory we travel, and they face them towards the sun to watch the sun. So that picked up two coronal mass ejections. Coronal mass ejections, they happen a lot. I mean, oftentimes we don't even know it. And they might even basically send material from the sun, like solar particulates and whatnot, that's hurtling at Earth. And oftentimes we get, oh, as above, so below. Our weather and everything, sky phenomena, earthquakes, things like that, they all tie into that, you know. And I believe the Schumann resonance, which is the frequency of the planet, basically the planet's pulse, if you will, um, it affects that too. And there was a huge spike in that yesterday. I'm sure some of you might have trouble sleeping. You might have had severe ear ringing, headaches, something like that. It affects the electromagnetics a lot, along with another thing that's happening in the South America area. They have this anomaly that's been there forever where the magnetic field's super weak. But it started stretching out, and there's a second nucleus of it, a center, building over Africa, stretched out over Africa, started building over Africa. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. But this morning, I heard a ringing in my ear unlike I've never heard in my life. And it has been consistent. Even right now I hear it. When I first heard it, caught me off guard, and this old lady I call Mama was sitting next to me, or was doing some dabs, conspiracy theorating, and I heard it, and I went, Mama, shh, listen, do you hear that? And she goes, I thought you wouldn't ask. And I said, describe what you hear to me. She described exactly what I fucking heard. The tone in my ear wasn't the ringing or anything like that. It was dee-doo, dee-doo. Weird shit like that. I hope you like my sound effects, by the way. But uh, I mean, in any case, I think it's going to play a big role in things coming up is our internal alarm systems, our little cue cards in our heads. They're going to start firing off. If you pay attention to yourself, you'll understand more about your surroundings, your existence, to be quite honest with you. A lot of y'all hear ringing in your ear, you ignore it, maybe you get certain symptoms and you don't even, like, look, it comes from up there, it comes from above, it comes from below, alright? The Schumann resonance, which is the frequency of the planet, as I described, they have to pump that frequency into the space stations for the astronauts, or else they will go insane. There's either a lack of frequency or there is a super jacked up frequency up above, as below, I assume, or I imagine, you know. But anyway, it's a necessary thing. It plays a big role in mental health. So a lot of you might be getting moody, behaving in ways you're not accustomed to. I don't necessarily mean negatively. For some reason during this, I'm in very high spirits. I don't know. I'm doing great, and I'm seeing a lot of, like, some of my fam even, they're feeling its wrath. They're in funks right now. But anyway, if you guys notice anything new with you, let me know, because I'm curious. This whole 3D Earth experience is like a big social experiment or a big, school or something, maybe a prison. It's starting to look like things line up. It's starting to look to me too like free will isn't as big a thing as y'all thought it was, because other things are dictating how you exist, how you act, how you behave, how you feel. Are you sick today? Are you well? Are you happy? Are you sad? All those things. They're becoming less and less like choices you make. I don't know. Just throwing that old whip it out of there. Let me know what y'all hear. Let me know what y'all see. Let me know what y'all feel. Do you smell something? It ain't me. Peace.